Job Bootcamp for Pathologists? A veteran shares why it's invaluable. Plus, turning pathology slides into high-res protein maps. How AI is making it a reality. This and more next. This is the Path News Network Daily Edition from the College of American Pathologists. I'm Elizabeth McMahon. It's Thursday, March 19th. If you're a pathologist starting your first significant role in a practice, the CAP's Job Prep Bootcamp can give you that extra boost of confidence. The bootcamp includes a fast-paced interactive review of pathology cases plus guidance on everyday laboratory and career skills. The 2026 bootcamp, running May 2nd through 3rd and May 16th through 17th, puts you in a virtual room with experts and CAP leaders. Bootcamp alumnus Dr. Martin Burks, a cyto and surgical pathologist at the Carolinas Pathology Group in South Carolina, says the experience was invaluable as he made the leap from residency to private practice.
So I was looking for something that would just really help me from getting from where I was as a fourth-year resident, which was the last time I signed out surgical cases, to understanding what I needed to do as in private practice in general sign-out. And the things that stood out for me from the job prep boot camp was that it was going to have a overview of everything for private practice as well as academics.
Dr. Burke said the benefits of the boot camp lasted long after the sessions.
You can interact with any of the speakers. I reached out to a few speakers on LinkedIn and had some great conversations afterwards. And then I met them at the Spring House meeting. It was actually good for that cold contact to be more of a warmer contact when I actually see these people in person.
Visit the CAP homepage for more information on Job Prep Bootcamp and register now to take advantage of early bird pricing expiring April 11th. A new AI model that turns pathology slides into spatial proteomics data, or high-resolution protein maps, is generating excitement that it may help doctors analyze tumors faster and more accurately. Microsoft scientists, in collaboration with researchers from Providence and the University of Washington, developed the AI model called GigaTime. They trained it on a data set of 40 million cells and images from hematoxylin and eosin, or H&E pathology slides, across 21 protein channels. H&E stain is the most widely used technique for diagnosing cancer. The results, reported in the journal Cell, showed the potential to generate a virtual population of tumor cells and detailed protein activity within cancer cells. Though the study is one of the biggest of its kind, the research team says they want to expand the patient cohort's diversity and explore more protein channels, ultimately creating an atlas of images. A patient comes to the hospital with a stiff neck, fever, and an altered mental state. A doctor might suspect meningitis or encephalitis, but conclusively diagnosing these conditions has traditionally been challenging, requiring a battery of invasive, time-consuming tests. A new study in Open Forum Infectious Diseases evaluates what might happen if laboratories used metagenomic next-generation sequencing, or mNGS, much earlier in testing. The highly sensitive technology is normally used late in testing for meningitis and encephalitis. In their models, the team found that using mNGS sooner would reduce the number of tests per patient and shorten the time to diagnosis, in some cases up to 90%. Learn more about the study in an interview with CAP member Dr. Steve Miller in the Pathologist magazine. And finally, a pathologist's microscope goes prime time in a good news story about breast cancer and prevention. CAP member Dr. Shadi Qasim, Chief of Pathology at Baptist Health in Jacksonville, Florida, recently helped local TV anchor Jeannie Blaylock understand her breast cancer diagnosis. A longtime advocate of early detection, Blaylock took her viewers into the pathology lab, where Dr. Qasim explained her report.
The good news is yours is not invasive yet, right?
So I did the right thing?
Absolutely, yeah. You did the right thing, and that's why We are hopefully we're going to be free of cancer. You'll be done with it.
Dr. Qasim zoomed in on Blaylock's slides, describing the difference between ductal carcinoma in situ, meaning the cancer cells are still contained in the milk ducts, versus invasive cancer. Blaylock's prognosis is excellent, and she will continue to take her viewers into the laboratory and along for the ride as she recovers and continues her advocacy work. That's all for the Daily Edition. Be sure to check the show notes for more information on today's stories. Watch your inbox for more news like this in the CAP's Advocacy newsletter every Tuesday and our weekly edition newsletter on Thursdays. We're back at 5 a.m. Eastern for another episode of the Daily Edition. I'm Elizabeth McMahon. Have a great day.